second hour, this will be graphic design 1. A little bit about myself. This will be my 15th year here at Saguaro. I have a master's in education and management, and I've been in the business world 13 years before coming into teaching. And then as far as graphic design, this class will also be offered as a dual enrollment class and counts as a fine arts credit there as well. The platforms that we'll be using for this particular class, we'll be using Buzz. That's going to be the main way to get information. You'll go there and then you're going to get redirected to Google Classroom. That's where I post all my assignments, and that is where all the students will be doing or turning in their work will be through Google Classroom. Zoom is where we're going to be meeting when we meet every day between 9 and 10 on Mondays and Wednesdays. For this particular class, we'll use Zoom, and I'll provide a link for all of you to join. And the expectations in Zoom will be make sure you get into the class on time, have your camera on, your mic is muted when you enter. You'll turn the mic off when you have a question or we're having a discussion, you need to talk. The next platform will be Microsoft Teams, and that's mainly going to be used for those student hours. So when school ends at 11:15 or let's see, 12 o'clock on Fridays, we're going to go ahead and use Teams. You can message me on Teams, and I'll go over this when we actually meet in class. And I'll get the message like it's a text message, and then we can set up a one-on-one meeting with cameras and stuff like that if we need to. And then Synergy will be where I put all the grades when you're done with your assignments. Benefits to CTE classes: you get 2 academic classes, minimizes the rest. If you have 2 CTE classes, it minimizes the risk of dropping out. Average high school graduation rate is 93%. And 91% of all high school graduates earn 2 or 3 credits in college. So with this class, you'll get dual enrollment credit through SCC if you decide to enroll and pay the tuition, which is like roughly around $250 for the class. But most of the stuff that we're teaching here, a lot of it I've taken the class at SCC, and so we're covering everything that we do there. So it'd be definitely in your best interest to sign up for dual enrollment. That's some graphic stuff, graphic 1 stuff. So there are some benefits of graphic design: freedom to express yourself, learn new skills. Could be something, a job that you didn't even know you're interested in the future. Again, it counts as a fine arts credit. And important qualities to have as a designer is communication skills, good computer skills, creativity, and it will help with time management. I also teach the yearbook, so make sure you guys purchase the yearbook as well. So this is some of the things that we'll talk about in graphic design. We're going to use Photoshop, InDesign, and Illustrator. And we do ticket promotions, we do concert posters, an ad project. This one is you take a selfie and then you just trace yourself using Illustrator, and then you put text on there, type as a path. So other projects, we'll do a t-shirt design, logo design, and other projects that we'll be going through the whole entire year. We pretty much start off with Photoshop, and then we'll go into InDesign like second quarter, and Illustrator second quarter, and then a little bit before the end of the semester, we'll do a little bit of InDesign work, and then put them all together in the final for the first semester. Grading. I expect everything to be turned in on time, and just like you guys are gonna expect me to get your grades to you in on time. So I'm gonna grade things on time as long as you get it to me on time. So if it's late, there's gonna be a 10% penalty, and then you can see some other things here. So obviously with what's going on now with online learning, if there's some kind of really odd situation, communication is gonna be the key. You need to let me know what's going on, so then we can work together to find a solution to help make sure your grade doesn't fall to some really low level. We want you guys should be getting A's or B's in this class, in my opinion. So to communicate with me if there's going to be some kind of strange situation. Grades are always going to be up to date in Synergy, and I'm going to be following the Arizona CTE standards about using time wisely, turning in high quality work, and making sure you manage your time and things like that. To let you know, you guys want to have the Microsoft Surface Go 2s? I did test those out with Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, and all three programs work. Not as well as they would in the lab, because we have, in the lab I have dual monitors and a better setup. So my suggestion is maybe if there's a requirement for more than one program that we're using, just use one at a time. Like use Photoshop, do what you have to do, close it. Then you go into Illustrator, do what you need to do, close it. Because if you try to use both at the same time, the computer's not going to work as well. But the Surface Go 2s are pretty nice. Like I said, I did get to test them out, and we should be able to keep up like we normally would in the classroom. I'll be if you have any questions, make sure that you can email me, message me through Teams, and I'll be getting the link out to for you for the Zoom meetings here before next week. Thank you, and have a good day.